after 6 in the morning. I'm getting started out of the hiker-biker camp at Mazama Village and starting a hike up to the Crater Lake Rim. So Annie's trail is supposed to be steep. Of course, you got to get up there. But then we walk the rim for most of the day. Fortunately, Devilfish, who's a great trail angel and has vast water caches in the desert, also does a couple up here. So it makes what looked like a pretty stark journey with a lot of water carrying look a little more doable. Well, we're anxious to get up to the rim and see the beauty of the lake. It's one of the reasons we're taking the alternate. And I see a couple other folks heading out this morning too, so. All right. Oh yeah, yesterday I was reunited with my poncho I've had since 2018 because Aloha found it on the trail and, where I had lost it and brought it to me here. So thanks again, Aloha. That was a fabulous gift. Also, I was happy to see Rafi Detour and Ronnie show up after this snow at Devil's Peak. Evidently, it was a turning point for Detour after her fall and accident, and she was able to glissade all the way down and enjoy it. So, fabulous. And we say goodbye to Mazama Village and the store and the wonderful Annie's restaurant where we had 3 good meals and a lot of hangout time. And soon we'll be off these roads and into the woods, but got a little walking to do yet. Back to the PCT. That was pretty quick. Here's where we pick up the rim trail, and this will take us, this is the alternate, it'll take us up to the rim and we can walk it all day. It's amazing to think that all of this erupted and blew out just 7,700 years ago. That is not that long ago. Wow. And this is Wizard Island, which is one of the cones in the caldera, but there's actually another submerged cone out there in the lake. It's just amazing. Just a little bit of negotiating snow there. Not too bad. Trees to hang on to. And then down. not expect to run into this, but there are notes saying that we just go, the road is right there, and we just do a little shoulder walk around it, I guess, and get back on. So that's what we'll do. Marmot. It's the first marmot I've seen right on the edge of the road there. There he goes. The views from the road are rather spectacular. Narrow shoulder here by the drop-off though. Anyway, gotta go around this bend and then back to the trail. Just past two hikers going the other way that evidently there's a closed trail sign on coming southbound too. So we're both walking the same section of road in different directions. Yeah, there's a fair amount of snow up here. I'm sure that's why the trail's closed. Okay, just a little bit more to go. All right, we've reached the other end of the trail closure. There's another tour boat. There's one taking off that way. It's a very popular spot. Got to climb a little snow. Here's the trail picking up. It's been in the sun and is very slushy. I wouldn't want to traverse a steep angle on it. Okay. Lots of snow to traverse, but it's flat and it's very pretty. You can really see the volcanic mountain chain here. We're on one, and then there's at least 4 more out there. This must have been a very active area at one time. I'm hoping to find a shady place to have lunch, but it might be the other side of these snowfields in the trees. We'll see. And across that big one, there's a family crossing it now. And then we still have all that to go. These snowfields just keep going. We've been on them for a while, but most of the trail is completely covered in snow. So two guys came walking down the trail, and I saw them back at Mazama Village, and I had to stop them because I said, "Are you brothers? Because you look exactly alike." And they said, "Yeah, they are." They're from Finland, so we talked a little bit about Finnish culture, and since I had a chance to go to Helsinki. Anyway, their trail names are Turbo Snail and Fire Turtle. And when I told them my name was Mad Hermit, one of them said, "Oh, we're all from the same cartoon," which I thought was great. Snow-free trail. Yay! Okay, we're back to the Pacific Crest Trail. And now there should be a parking lot soon that has a bare box with water in it. Okay, since we know we're not going to make it to the next water cache, I loaded up with 4 liters, and they say there's nearly infinite camping possibilities for the first couple of miles after the intersection of the trail. So I'm gonna try to go about 2 miles in and get a spot. That'd be between what, 16 and 17 miles today, and that's plenty. It's 3:30 and the Serenity Shuttle has landed at trail mile 1841.7. And since Mazama Village, that's about a 15-mile day. We crossed a lot of snowfields, saw some beautiful views of Crater Lake. And I found a little campsite here off trail to have a little bit of an earlier day at 15 miles and start taking care of myself. Got about 65 miles to get to Shelter Cove, so we can do that in 3 or 3 and a bit days. We've got plenty of food, we'll be fine. Plus this campsite has reception. I can call Christy, so it's such a bonus. Hey, thanks for hiking with me, and remember, we're doing the impossible. That makes us mighty.